This video is just a documentation of the effect of the high water levels on the shoreline of the residences on the south end of McCook Lake. It's really for my references only, and I wouldn't recommend you watch the whole thing. It is very boring and very poorly done. As we were saying, this is July 20th, 2011. Water's calling all the way up to our retaining wall. And come quite a ways up our ramp here. Water's been going up an inch a day ever since the beginning of this thing. And now my boat dock is just about ready to float over. I'm going to have to take those poles out because those aren't going to last another week before they're below the supports. Yeah, there's 4, 5, 6, 7 feet. Hopefully it doesn't get up that high. The water's relatively clear though. We'll get another shot at this. There you go. 35 1/4. Should do it. There's Leroy's house. Todd's house, and of course mine. Look how high the dock is relative to the shoreline. Another week and that dock will be up in the water on the grass, unless they get the pumps going. Denny's dock's way underwater. Yeah, there's some docks poles sticking up. They're way underwater though. This is a property I bought. Need to do some serious landscaping. It's a good idea to take some pictures now of it. That tree's not going to make it. This guy's got a submarine. There's a guy's not taking any chances. Yeah, you can see these trees leaning over. Even if they don't lean over, their roots are going to get flooded and it's going to suffocate them. I can't believe how many people did not take out their boat lifts. Most of the people along here went and diked up their basement. They might need that if they don't get that pump going. Vitos. There's the boat ramp. And your feet will get a little wet if you want to get on the dock. There's hardly any boats out here. I've seen maybe two. It's Kelly Kistner's. Kelly has one of the most elaborate floating dock systems on the lake. He had to take it out because it was attached to the shoreline, causing it to buckle. A nice deck, Kelly. It's going to be trees like this where the root system gets flooded. It's a magnificent tree, but I doubt if that survives. Now these little trees definitely won't. See, that one's turning brown already. There's another example where the water lines come up quite a ways and end up suffocating these trees. The lake is still 7 feet below the river, and if it continues, it'll equalize with the river. Got a few trees over there on that side. Can't see it, but a lot of those root systems are underwater too. Yeah, that was a nice deck. It's about 95 degrees out right now. Very humid and no wind. Water evaporation is about 1/4 of an inch a day, which is good. So the lake would go up an inch a day. If there was no evaporation, it goes up about 3/4 of an inch a day. They don't mind it. What's really unusual is that there's no boats out here. It's really great for kayakers. It's quiet, peaceful. The water is very clear. Yeah, you can see where that water goes way back there behind the reeds. This house just got completed this year. A lot of windows to clean. Well, they have a floating dock Problem is that they don't have a ramp to go to the floating dock. They've lost a lot of shoreline here. This is a gradual slope into the lake. These are cottonwood trees. Of course, they're underwater, and I don't know how well cottonwood trees do when they're flooded like that. I know these other trees don't. Geese really like it. Yeah, there's some trees or bushes that are underwater. That conifer tree up ahead, that's not going to make it. That weeping willow, I don't know. Look at this one leaning here. It's not going to be long before those roots get weakened and it falls over. We're in the south part of the lake. Humans. This is the west side of the lake right across from the boat ramp. You can see how far the water's come up here. This is rarely underwater. Pretty high bank right there. Or maybe not. You're just kind of looking through the trees. Those trees could be underwater. They probably are. It'd be a shame if those trees would die.